Unity is Strength, the story of an old father and his three sons. Once upon a time, in a village, there lived an old farmer named Rahman. He had three sons, Shamim, Ratul, and Imtiaz. The three brothers were completely different in nature. The eldest, Shamim, was short-tempered, the middle son, Ratul, was extremely lazy, and the youngest, Imtiaz, was stubborn. Because of their differing personalities, arguments were a constant presence in their home. Their father, Rahman, tried many times to make them understand, but nothing worked. He was deeply saddened, for he knew their disunity would ruin their future. One day, Rahman fell ill. He realized his time was short. He called his three sons to his side. When they came, he placed a bundle of sticks in each of their hands and said, "Break these bundles." Shamim tried first, but despite using all his strength, he couldn't break it. Then Ratul and Imtiaz also tried, but they too failed. They were surprised. Why couldn't they break a simple bundle of sticks? When the sons gave up, Rahman smiled faintly and said, "Now untie the bundles and each of you take a single stick." They did as he instructed. Then the father said, "Now break the sticks you were holding." This time there was no problem. In the blink of an eye, all three brothers broke their sticks. Rahman, in a weak voice, said, "Do you see? When the sticks were together, none of you could break them. But when they were alone, it was so easy to break them." The father paused. The sons were beginning to understand the depth of his father's words. Rahman continued, "You are also like these sticks. When you are together, no power can defeat you. No matter how many differences you have, if you unite, you can overcome any obstacle. But if you remain separate, your lives will become as weak as these broken sticks." The father's words touched the hearts of the three brothers. They understood their mistake. They embraced each other and promised that they would stay together until the end of their lives. Seeing their change, Rahman smiled in satisfaction. His final wish had been fulfilled. From that day on, there were no more arguments in the lives of Shamim, Ratul, and Imtiaz. They worked together to look after their father's land and stood by each other in times of trouble. The villagers were amazed by their unity and love. They knew that these three brothers were no longer alone. They were an unbeatable force.